I don't know who draws legislation these days. I think there still are parliamentary council, but I get a sense that a lot of them are probably drawn up by special advisors or somebody else, because they're not worded like legal documents. They'll start out saying first schedule deals with something or other, and then the schedule contains provisions that ought to be in the body of the statute. So even grammatically it doesn't work as a statute. What it looks like is a skeleton document into which people have put things from the backs of envelopes into schedules, and then try to put it into a better form as it goes through Parliament in great hurry, and it comes out in a sort of unfinished state. And therefore there's a temptation to put into these bills a provision for the minister to rewrite the statute later once problems have arisen. The so-called Henry VIII clauses, which have nothing to do with Henry VIII, incidentally. He couldn't get away with that. He tried to get a clause of that sort through the House of Commons, and they wouldn't allow it in the 16th century. But it's now becoming very regular occurrence to have a sweeping clause giving power not only to amend the statute in question, but any other statute that the minister thinks ought to be amended. And there was one appalling example 2 years ago when, in the Regulatory Reform Bill, that the government wanted power to alter any statute without any limitation at all. And when attempts were made in the Commons to put in safeguards for constitutional provisions, for instance, the government absolutely refused to do it, and we were only saved from that by the House of Lords. And I think this is all a product of sloppy legislation, really. That's the driving force. But the consequence could be very serious in terms of parliamentary scrutiny and the Constitution.